Hello friends, welcome back, and if you're new to our channel, thank you for stopping by. I have one of the prettiest cable knitting pattern to share with you, and it's a beautiful and easy one, perfect for babies, cardigan, sweaters, pullovers, jackets for little boys and girls. And this is how it looks. See how nice it is. This is the back side of the work, and it is a 6-row pattern. Now this is a 6-row pattern. Stitches have to be taken in the multiple of 7 plus 4. So I have taken 7 into 2s are 14 plus 4, 18 stitches, and have worked 2 rows of knit. That is not the part of the pattern. Starting off with the first row of the pattern, the edge stitch is slipped off, yarn forward, 2 number of purl, yarn backwards, 5 number of knit. That's the third, the fourth, and the fifth. So leaving the edge stitch, we have 7 stitches. Let's repeat the pattern. 2 number of purl, yarn backwards, 5 number of knit. It's a very easy pattern. So that's 5 number of knit, 3 stitches left. 2 is going to be purl to balance the pattern, yarn backwards, edge stitch is going to be a knit. So the first row comes to an end. Moving on to the second row of the pattern, the edge stitch is slipped off, yarn backwards, it's going to be 2 number of knit, yarn forward, 5 number of purl, 1, 2, that's 3, 4 and 5. Let's repeat. 2 number of knit, 1 and 2, yarn forward, 5 number of purl, 3, that's 4 and 5, 3 stitches left. 2 is going to be knit to balance the pattern, yarn forward, edge stitch is going to be a purl. So the second row comes to an end. Now let us move on to the third row of the pattern. The edge stitch is slipped off, yarn forward, repeat pattern starts, 2 number of purl, yarn backwards, a knit. Now please watch carefully. Now the second stitch is going to come in the front from the front side of the work. Once that is done, we are going to take the 3 stitches into consideration, 1, 2, 3 from the back side, and work them together. While doing that, we are going to make 3 stitches. That's the first, a yarn over, that's the second, and finally this is the third one. So out of 3 stitches, we get back our 3 stitches. So to complete the pattern, a knit. That's the edge stitch. If you count the stitches, we have 7 stitches. So our first set of pattern is done. Let's repeat. 2 number of purl, yarn backwards, a knit. See, we have 5 knit stitches there. First we are going to knit. Now between the 2 stitches, shifting is going to take place. The second stitch is going to come in the front, and the 3 stitches are to be worked together from the back. But while doing that, we are going to get back the 3 stitches. That's the first. Let's do a yarn over. That is the second, and finally to complete, that's the third one. So out of 3 stitches, we get back our 3 stitches. To complete the second set of pattern, let's work a knit. That's done. Now 3 stitches left, yarn forward, 2 is going to be purl to balance the pattern, yarn backwards, edge stitch is going to be a knit. So the third row comes to an end. Moving on to the fourth row of the pattern, the edge stitch is slipped off, yarn backwards, 2 number of knit, yarn forward, 5 number of purl. That's the third, the fourth and the fifth. That's the edge stitch. After that, we have 7 stitches, yarn backwards. Let's repeat the pattern. 2 number of knit, yarn forward, 5 number of purl, 3, that's 4 and 5. Now 3 stitches left. 2 is going to be knit to balance the pattern, yarn forward, edge stitch is going to be a purl. So the fourth row comes to an end. Now let us move on to the fifth row of the pattern. The edge stitch is slipped off, yarn forward. It's going to be 2 number of purl, yarn backwards. Now the shifting of the stitches from the front side. The second stitch is going to come in the front. Once shifted, we are going to work 2 number of knit, 1 and 2. After that, a knit. Now again shifting of the stitches between the 2 stitches, this time from the back side of the work. The second stitch is going to come in the front from the back. After that, it's going to be 2 number of knit. So that's done. Now if you count the stitches, we have 7 stitches. Yarn forward. Let's repeat. 2 number of purl, yarn backwards. The shifting of the stitch from the front side of the work. Second stitch comes in the front. Now it's going to be 2 number of knit. After that, a knit. Now again the shifting of the stitch, this time from the back side. The second stitch comes in the front. After that, 2 number of knit. Now we have 3 stitches left as usual in the left hand side of the needle. So 2 number of purl to balance the pattern, yarn backwards, edge stitch is going to be a knit. So the fifth row comes to an end. Now let us move on to the sixth row of the pattern. The edge stitch is slipped off, yarn backwards, 2 number of knit, yarn forward, 5 number of purl. That's 3, that's 4 and 5. So leaving the edge stitch, we have 7 stitches. Now let's repeat the pattern. 2 number of knit, yarn forward, 5 number of purl. 2, that's 3, that's 4 and 5. Yarn backwards. 3 stitches left. 2 is going to be knit, yarn forward, edge stitch is going to be a purl. So the sixth row comes to an end. So here our first set of pattern is done. This is how it looks. It is so very easy to work and remember. So you must try this pattern for your upcoming future projects. So thank you dear friends for staying till the end. If you all have found the video useful, do give a thumbs up, share it with your friends and family members. If you are new, do consider subscribing and stay tuned for interesting videos. So till we meet again, it's bye-bye for today.